welcome to Life Worth Living. It's 10:01 p.m. We've made it on time today.
Yep.
We're starting off Monday the right way. And this week we're going to be talking about... You don't know... There you go.
I know. My brain was just processing.
We're going to be talking about two things this week that have to do with our guests on the show. We're finally going to wrap it up with Angel. But the two things that we have to set up, that we're going to talk about this week will be, number one, spring break, what to do, what not to do, and number two, social media trends. Yes, things like eating Tide and the list goes on. We're going to be talking about that this week as well. And we want your comments, your opinions down below, okay? Today I also have a special guest from, I'm not sure if this is right, Marlene from Virginia is back with us or no? No? Okay, so my producer has misinformed me, but we do have a couple of guests on Skype tonight, and they are going to be also talking about this social media trend and also what their plans are for spring break. If you have any questions, any doubts, and today I have a very special announcement where we're going to be calling out some people. Yes, we're going to be naming names. We're going to be challenging people live on the show tonight.
So let's see.
So if you want to see a challenge, if you want to see a showdown happening tonight, then take this link and share it with a bunch of people, because at the end of the show, I'm going to call somebody out on live Facebook. If you want to know what this is all about, share the link. Let everybody know. Text the link as well.
Are we still pursuing the 50 views so we can show the video?
Unfortunately, I don't think that people really want to see it, because if they would want to see it, they would have reached the 50 views by now.
I wanted to see.
Also, I'll show you after the show. I'll have a little video and we'll put it on the TV and just watch. Well, if you want to see it yourself, then let's boost up the views. Let's make it go to 50 views. Tonight, we can definitely show you this amazing performance from our YPG dance group. Okay, we're gonna go for a break. When we come back, we're gonna be talking to Angel and what he used to do during spring break, and that's something definitely that you should never do. So stay tuned.
There's no
Mi nombre es Diana y antes de conocer la Fuerza Joven, mi vida era un desastre. Tanto que cuando yo era chica, ¿no? Yo sufrí por un intento de abuso y ahí es donde comenzó todo. Empecé con una infancia mala, ya que mis padres se habían separado. Entonces yo crecí con eso en mi interior. Yo comencé a crecer sola. Aún estando mis padres, yo me sentía sola, porque no sentía la presencia de ellos, no tenía la compañía de ellos. Yo no podía contar con ninguno. Crecí viendo a mi mamá muchas veces intentando quitarse la vida enfrente mío, enfrente de mis hermanos. Entonces eso afectó mucho en mi interior. En mi adolescencia fue cuando yo empecé a influenciarme, ¿no? A ser influenciada también por mis amigos. Y para caber con la sociedad, yo empecé a fumar. Conocí el cigarrillo y ahí es donde yo empecé a experimentar diferentes cosas, ¿no? Para caber con ellos, para caber con la sociedad y para que yo no venga a ser una más. Empecé a probar distintas sustancias, ¿no? Como cocaína, marihuana y alcohol. El alcohol pasó a ser una necesidad para mí, porque yo necesitaba consumir todos los días. Eso antes no me gustaba y yo cuando empecé a probar con mis amigos, yo empecé a probar diferentes cosas. Y ahí es donde yo me hice adicta al alcohol. Yo necesitaba tomar todos los días, eran mañana, tarde y noche. Yo desayunaba alcohol y merendaba alcohol. Entonces ahí es donde yo empecé a crecer y a ser una joven rebelde con mi familia, porque ninguno de ellos me daban el ejemplo. Entonces yo decía que ellos no eran nadie para que ellos vengan a disciplinarme a mí. Yo empecé a juntarme más con mi mamá, donde mi mamá era como una amiga para mí. Al punto en que la primera vez que yo consumí marihuana fue con ella, porque ella me dijo que prefería que yo consuma con ella antes de que con mis amigos. A partir de ahí yo me torné una persona libre porque yo no me escondía de fumar, yo no me escondía de consumir drogas, ¿no? Porque era mi mamá la que estaba siempre ahí conmigo. Yo sufrí mucho en mi interior por mi papá, porque cada vez que yo precisaba de él o de un cariño, de un aprecio, él era muy cerrado conmigo. Al punto de que cuando yo precisaba hablar, yo no contaba con nadie, yo contaba solamente con mis amigos. Entonces cuando mi papá quizás quería darme un cariño, él quería hablarme, yo lo ignoraba, porque yo ya había crecido así, yo había crecido sola, ¿no? Después empezó a conocer diferentes personas, donde ahí yo me involucro con un joven, donde el cual él, a los 2 meses de yo conocerlo, él me contagia de una enfermedad sexual. Ahí es donde yo me entero a través de los médicos que la enfermedad que yo tenía necesitaba tratamiento de por vida. Yo no caía, mi único pensamiento en ese momento era de acabar con mi vida porque yo no tenía nada bueno. En mi vida sentimental fracasaba, en mi familia yo fracasaba, con mis amistades fracasaba y buscaba en todos lados tener una salida, buscar llenar ese vacío, pero yo no lo llenaba con nada. Al contrario, cada vez era peor. Cada vez yo era más rebelde, yo era más agresiva. Yo me torné una persona totalmente diferente, una persona extraña. A veces ni yo me reconocía. Entonces para mí mi vida ya no tenía sentido. Más con el tema de la enfermedad, para mí eso ya era mi fondo de pozo. Yo recibo una invitación para la Fuerza Joven y el primer día en que yo participé, yo hice un desafío. Y es ahí donde yo dije, o yo salgo sanada o yo me mato. Entonces yo vine decidida, ¿no? Entonces cuando yo conozco y me orientan qué es lo que yo debería hacer, yo en ese mismo día yo tuve certeza de que yo salí sanada. Yo fui a hacerme los estudios y gracias a Dios hoy yo ya no tengo nada. Me torné una persona libre, ese vacío que yo sentía fue llenado. Yo hoy puedo estar bien con mi familia, fui libre de los vicios, fui libre de pelear con mi familia, ahora me puedo llevar bien con ellos. Tengo una vida totalmente transformada. Yo hoy soy una persona diferente, yo hoy con mi familia tengo amor para dar para cada uno de ellos. Y no solamente para ellos, sino que en mi exterior eso se refleja. Hoy soy una persona totalmente transformada gracias a que alguien creyó en mí.
And we are back here and I already have some comments. I have Rebecca Farias saying, I want to see the dance. And Evelyn Cuero also putting a bunch of emojis crying. I'm so sorry for you guys, but I mean, we tried to reach those 50 views the past week, but we couldn't. So I believe if we reach today, my husband's gonna show the video. So let's pray for that, okay? And keep sharing. I have here Rebecca Farias saying, can we watch a preview? No. Let's share and then let's reach the 50 views.
Straight
and then
to the point.
We're gonna watch the whole video, hopefully.
Yeah, I got YPG Bronx in the house, BX in the house. I have YPG North Carolina. Our guest on Skype tonight, one of our guests on Skype, is from North Carolina. I have also hashtag Orlando. A special announcement for all the guys in Port St. Lucie. You who live out there in that area, tomorrow me and my wife are going to be heading out to Port St. Lucie at 6 p.m. We're going to be having our gathering there with our YPG Port St. Lucie, all right? So Annabelle, get ready, and all the guys out there, Pastor Marcio and all the dudes and girls from Port St. Lucie, we're going to be there in a very special meeting tomorrow night at 6 p.m. We have here...
I have Gabby Hernandez saying share a bunch of like
there's a share with a W at the end.
It doesn't matter, but I believe it's share.
Typo.
I have Robert Baraja saying hashtag YPG Miami. Moses Lanza saying hashtag YPG Miami. Miami today is in the house, thank God, right?
Yeah.
So where is Pompano Beach? Where's West Palm Beach? Where's Port St. Lucie? I don't see you guys. Where are you? Come on, show some support.
I have some haterade here from Rebecca Farias saying, Pastor, you are betraying Florida, wearing a California shirt. Boy, I grew up in California too. I mean, I grew up everywhere, but no, I have a special place for Cali in my heart. And for those of you who are from California, watch the show as well and share it, okay? Not that I despise Florida, of course not. This is home for me now. I have Miami in the house, Robert and Carlos saying YPG Bronx in the house. Many others are liking and sharing, but right now we have to get to what is important. I'm going to call out somebody. I'm going to call out some people. I'm going to call out actually a whole group of people here on camera 3 if they would love to cut it to me. Thank you so much. We're going to have this shout out to all the guys in, I'm not going to say it right now. I'll say it when I have reached my desired view. Like, We're gonna call you guys out for something really big that's gonna happen this month. Still this month is gonna go down, and it's gonna go down in a major way. Angel, what's gonna happen? You don't know because I didn't tell him. But what you are gonna find out right now is no bottom of the pit. We spent like a week talking to Angel about what happened in his life, drugs, gangs, violence, the list goes on. Now, Angel, you were telling me right before the show that spring break was not the break that we would usually imagine for you, right?
Right.
Spring break, what did that mean for you?
A lot of partying during the week.
But like a lot of partying like quinceañeras, a lot of partying like my niece's birthday party. Elaborate on what you mean by a lot of parties.
Going out to the club, staying out late, drinking.
Was this period the period that you would use the most amount of drugs?
Yes, I would say that this is the spring break was the time where all the bad things started happening in my life.
Oh, so it started in spring break.
Yes.
So your gang activity, your drug abuse, alcohol, bad relationship, it kicked off during spring break.
Yes.
And in your view, during spring break, for a young person who doesn't have a direction in life, such as yourself, what did that mean what does that mean for somebody like that? Like, what do they do with this time?
Well, when you don't have much to do and you don't use your brain a lot, all you think about is doing bad stuff, going out with your friends, staying out late. For me, I had an excuse to stay out of the house.
What was your excuse?
I found a job.
Oh, again, when I tell you that you guys, you young people have this amazing gift for
talent.
I wouldn't say a talent. This is a skill. You know, it's almost like an Olympic sport on how to hide stuff from your parents. And most of you are gold medalists. This is amazing.
You're really good.
And you got a job not to make money. You got a job to go party.
Yeah.
And
Gabby's asking, how old were you at the time?
The first spring break that I started partying like that, around 12.
12?
12 to 13 years old.
He was a kid.
So but you would party where, at the playgrounds or what?
No.
You were going like to straight up clubs?
I was going to straight up clubs. We'll pay the security guards to let me in and allowed me to drink inside. Yeah, stuff like that.
And then it was just downhill from there.
Yes.
But that's where it all starts. Spring break was where the things started to get really dark really fast.
Yes.
And that's something that I want to point out to the guys who are watching us right now, is that, like he said, when this is, I think, like a law of nature for most, if not all, young people. When you don't have anything good to do with your time and any amount of time, whether it's like small or like a huge amount of time, like a week or 2 weeks, whenever you have too much time on your hands, like if you have like empty hands like I have right now, somebody's bound to put something bad in your hands to do. It's like the devil cannot wait for you to have empty hands. He looks at your empty hands. Okay, since you have nothing to do, let me do here you a favor and let me put something there for you to do. And that's always going to end up, blowing up in your face. And sometimes in the same way that you put your hands together to receive something, that's how they're going to carry you with those handcuffs. And that's how many young people end up during spring break. They end up arrested. They end up, with STD. You're coming out of the camera. Just take a step over there. Okay, you end up with a STD. You end up with a bad, you could say, a bad relationship, or ending a good relationship. And to you, like, did you ever lose any friends during spring break and stuff like that?
Well, I got away from the people that would bring positivity to my life, and I got close to the people that were doing drugs, that were gang banging, robbing. I did get a job on spring break. I would go to work, but my party time would start from Thursday night to Sunday night.
So you party 4 days straight?
Yeah, 4 days straight without stopping.
Like non-sleep, non-stop, nothing at all?
A lot of weekends there was no sleep. Then I'll come back on Monday, with no money, back to work, and then it was that time to go back to school. So, and I would be questioned. Where's the money that you were making? You know, to supposedly buy your stuff for school.
And that made you feel like, oh no, I'm the boss, you know, I got it made, you know, I'm at the top, and you know, I got respect, and I get into the clubs that not even 18-year-olds get into, and all that stuff. But I'm pretty sure that joy that you were feeling, that high, that excitement, it was short-lived, because then you started taking it from spring break to every day.
Yes.
And then the alcohol wasn't enough, the drugs wasn't enough, the girls weren't enough. Nothing was enough, right?
Right.
You have a question?
Yeah, I have a question here from Evelyn Cuero. She's asking, what would you say was the thing that you did that you regret the most when you lived in that way?
I would say robbing innocent people, robbing people who worked hard for their living to bring food to the plate.
Now, you wouldn't rob people just for the sake of robbing. You rob to feed your habit, yeah, and to support.
And I would say to have money on my pocket. I was a person that I didn't like to be without money.
I mean, nobody likes to be
Yeah.
broke, but the money that he was using wasn't for anything good either. It's like when you start sinking into that circle of negativity, of bad friends and all that stuff, it just makes you go deeper and deeper and deeper. And then your whole life becomes just that. We're going to talk to Roxy right now. Roxy, are you on the line from West Palm Beach?
I am.
All right. Now, Roxy, thank you so much for being on the show. What is your opinion on social media trends? Did you ever see, or have you ever been a part of a social media trend?
I think so.
Have you ever eaten Tide?
Have I ever what?
Eaten Tide, those Tide pots to wash your clothes. I hear that's, yeah, that's all the rage nowadays.
No.
No, please don't. Don't. And everybody who's watching me, don't do it. Don't do it. Now,
One for the cinnamon challenge.
the what?
The cinnamon challenge.
Oh, you did that?
No. That one was like
Sorry, I didn't hear you. You wanted to do it and you got talked out of it, or what happened?
no, that one. Well, I when that trend. Everybody kind of wear a spoonful of cinnamon sugar and put it in your mouth without water, any drink, and eat it without that. And any bad things that cause like their infection or sick, that's very dangerous.
So, but did you actually witness this? Did you see this? I mean, I heard about the cinnamon challenge, but I didn't actually see anybody do it aside from a video. But you witnessed it?
Yeah, I had friends that, and they would not talk like for a good hour.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when young people don't have anything good to do. I mean, when they have too much time in their hands. To me, the ultimate enemy of any young person is time in your hands. Like free time is no good ever. Now, you saw that happening, and you saw they were pretty much acting like an idiot. Did you ever feel a little tempted to say, you know what, let me just try it. Let me see if I can handle the cinnamon?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
So that wasn't you. Now, what about spring break? In your view, is it something that young people use in a positive way or in a negative way? In your view, and I'll talk about what's right, what's wrong. I just want to know your opinion.
I think it depends, because I know it was me in that situation. I would not go anywhere. I would or have like movies that were very sad. Not like it was mostly like romance or drama or a documentary sad. So I just think that it depends on the person.
So you just kind of like, dug yourself a ditch, threw yourself inside with a bowl of ice cream and Netflix.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what you usually do during spring break?
Not now. I have it back and I have to work and I don't sit around doing.
See, that is beautiful. Can you repeat that for me, please, one more time? What was that last phrase that you said?
I don't sit around.
You don't sit around doing nothing. Can we put that on the CG? Yeah, can you write that down for me? I want to immortalize this quote. I go to work and I don't sit down doing nothing. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, those are beautiful words. Those are amazing words. Can we get a round of applause for that phrase? No, not you. I'm talking about the sound effects.
No, tomorrow we're gonna have a shirt with this saying on it, and we're gonna wrap it just because my husband really loved it.
I'm gonna make a shirt out of that. I go to work. I don't sit down doing nothing. It's wrong grammar, but the idea is amazing. Now you see a lot of people doing negative things with their free time during spring break. Do you think that it can get into a dangerous situation? Things like like Angel, he would go crazy on the parties and the drugs and all that stuff. Do you think that that's something that's dangerous for young people?
YPG. I think it can go to a certain and get dangerous because I would go on my phone and I would see things that were not appropriate, and it can encourage people to do something that they don't do.
So it's a time to, in your opinion, to test the limits of how far you can go.
Yes.
All right, and they usually test the limits in a negative way. Roxy, thank you so much for your opinion on our show. If you want to join our show, inbox us your Skype and you can be on the show live with us, sharing your stories and your opinions. Roxy, by the way, where is your YPG located?
854 West Palm Beach.
For the guys out there in West Palm, you can meet them there every Sunday at 1 p.m. Okay? We also have what's her name from North Carolina? Because they miswrote it here. What's her name? Yvette. So let's now take it to North Carolina. My wife's going to talk to Yvette. Yvette, are you over there on the line?
Yeah.
All right, Yvette, I want you to tell us what you think about spring break. But before that, my wife has a question for you. What is it?
I didn't have a question, but I'm gonna ask you a question right now. I don't know if you ever went to spring break, but I want to know if you did, what was the worst thing you have done during spring break?
Feast.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
What happened?
Feast.
What kind of drugs?
It's cutting.
I can't make out what you're saying. What happened?
I said being sick.
Oh, you got sick, but on purpose? Like something happened? Like you drank too much or something like that?
It just happened.
It just happened. So you never did anything crazy during spring break?
Nope.
All right. Have you ever seen anything crazy happening in spring break?
Not really.
All right. Now, what about social media trends? Have you ever heard of any social media trends that you did?
Just the water bottle challenge.
Explain to us, what is the water bottle challenge?
The water bottle challenge, you just try to flip the water bottle and make it fall like just straight. Like you can't, like when you flip it, it has
Can I
to
get a water
land
bottle,
on the
please?
surface.
Okay, this is me attempting the water bottle challenge. Let me see if I can do it. Angel, relieve me of my laptop, please. Okay, so you're telling, so this is pretty much what you're. Okay, if I get it right, I got it right. I'm not gonna bet anything on it. Yeah,
Oh my God.
I failed. I'm gonna try that again. So
Don't throw it at me.
This is the challenge. You have to flip
He's
it.
falling on the
I'm
thing.
even falling. So. Oh!
Oh!
Yes, so I win the water bottle challenge. That was it.
Yeah.
Okay, but those are, like, we could pretty much say harmless things, but Did you ever see or hear about somebody who got into something a little bit more dangerous in terms of social media trends?
I've heard someone talk about the Tide Pod challenge.
Oh, but you.
Okay, sorry. Can you explain me what is this Tide Pod challenge? Because I'm like, what's going on? So tell me what it is.
It's just basically people just eating soap, which to me is really dumb.
But like, why?
To
What
you,
happened?
to me, and to the rest of the YPG nation, yes, it is dumb. Don't do it. It does not. I mean, I never tasted it, but I can guarantee it does not taste good. It's not marinara sauce. It is soap, detergent, laundry detergent.
But I mean, what's the point of this challenge?
There is no point. It's just flat out stupid. There's no, and that's where I want to take into the next step is that sometimes social media trends can be positive and funny and all that stuff. We have like the ice bucket challenge that
Also the mannequin challenge.
the mannequin, everybody stay still and all that stuff. We had the ice bucket challenge that raised money for a cause. I'm not really sure. I can't remember right now what the cause was, but it was a health issue cause. But in terms of this one, I've heard so far that, if I'm not mistaken, 68 or 86 people have been hospitalized this year alone just because of the Tide Pod challenge. So they like eat it with salad, they eat it with soup, they drink it. I don't know. But the guys out there in North Carolina, what time do they meet on Sundays?
12 p.m.
Now, what do you have to say about how the YPG has helped you as a person?
Back then, well, my dad was like a leader back then, so I would always want to be a part of it. But like, I was always shy. I wouldn't want to be like social. But once I was in the youth group, I started being more energetic. I started opening myself to more people.
Did it help you like discover any hidden talent you had or develop a talent you had?
Singing.
Like what?
Like I just like to sing in like hamburgers.
Oh, so you sing? Like what do you like to sing? R&B, blues,
Hip hop, I guess.
Oh, so you rap?
Well, kinda.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna put you on the spot and have you rap for us.
Not
so
today.
You can relax. You can relax. As much as I would love to do that, but I'm not gonna do that. So those talents came out when you started coming to the YPG, right?
Yeah.
All right. Was there anything else that helped you? Any personal issue that you were going through that the YPG was there for you?
Not really, but I was kind of going through, I don't know why, but I was kind of going through depression, but it would just happen. Like, there was no explanation, it was just there. I felt really empty.
Oh, so like out of the blue, you just get hit with a lot of sadness and then you didn't know how to react?
Yeah.
Okay, now, after coming to the YPG and learning how to, put your faith into action and being around a very positive group of people, what happened?
I wouldn't want, suicide thoughts would come to me, but like not anymore. Like I don't really pay attention to that. Like ever since I started being firm and like started looking for the Holy Spirit, I started like not being that depressed anymore. Like, I wouldn't think about any of that.
So those thoughts don't mess up your mind or make you feel a certain way, that you got over that?
Yeah.
How old are you, by the way?
15.
So 15, struggling with depression, suicidal thoughts, very shy, very to yourself. And Bruna, no, that's very difficult for a young girl to cope with that just by herself, right?
Yeah, and I have talking even with many girls here in the YPG that they're going through the same thing, and sometimes they feel alone. They feel that they're facing this depression, this sadness alone. But we try to show them that in the YPG there is a way out. We try to show them that, oh, you're not the only one, that we have people that faced the same thing and got over it. It changed like you did, right? So what's the message that you want to tell those people that are watching us right now and they think they have like no solution, that their depression will be there forever, that they don't have a way out? What message do you want to tell them?
That even though they feel like there's no one there for them, there's always someone there for them. Like I know that God will never leave me. He'll never leave you. So don't always be sad. Keep your head up high, and if you're a girl, I mean, you're probably pretty, so don't be sad, you know? I mean, if I could go through it and I could leave that depression behind, you can too. So stay strong and don't give up.
That's awesome to hear. So that's the message out there from our YPG North Carolina. By the way, what time do you guys, where do you guys meet? You said it was Sundays at 12, but where is it?
At 5000 North Tryon Street, Charlotte, North Carolina.
So all the guys out there in Charlotte, you can go and visit our YPG in North Carolina. For the guys out here in Miami, it's 3501 West Flagler Street, and we meet every Sunday at 1 p.m. Okay, now we're gonna wrap it up here with Angel. Thank you so much for being on the show, by the way. And I know that bigger and better things are just about to happen, and we would love to have you back on the show for you to rap for us. Yes, I want to know here on the comments who wants to hear her rap. Yeah, let's blow it up here on the comments.
Let me put my first
Those of you who want to hear her rap, then you can blow it. Yes, there is a way out. I have here Claudia Avila, who just sent us a message. She's about to pass out. So before she passes out, how many of you want to see her rap?
I have already Tracy Hernandez saying me, Carlos Pantaleon saying me, Rebecca Faria saying me, also
okay, so
Jorge
that's four.
We have
four
also
people.
Irene Suarez saying of me, or like me. Dante Padilla saying I do. Rebecca Faria saying me. So everybody wants to see you rap.
Everybody see you, but you
it's
have
official. It's official. You're gonna rap.
We're gonna have it. We're gonna have not tonight because she didn't have anything prepared, but we will have it soon. And if we reach the 50 view mark by the end of this show, we can have it maybe even tomorrow. Why not?
Yes. Why not?
Okay. So get ready. North Carolina is gonna rap for us if we reach the 50 mark view. Now, Angel, you messed up your life during this period of time that a lot of young people know they have too much time on their hands. Were you ever suicidal?
I did have a lot of thoughts.
But did you ever attempt?
The other day I was saying that I was a very quiet person, but I would hear a lot of voices.
But like voices like people talking to you, or like in your head voices?
In my head.
And what would they tell you?
There was a voice that would tell me that at 18 years old I was gonna die, and that I had to take as many people with me as I could. And in fact, when I turned 18, people shot at me a couple of times.
But like, did you actually get hit, or they
no,
just raised you?
I did not get hit. There was a one day that I came out of county jail, and I didn't have the key to go to my house. So I was invited to go over somebody's house, which I knew that the territory there, it was a rival gang.
Yeah, gang 101, never step on somebody's turf.
And
that's basic. But you had to go there anyways.
And then I got what I was supposed to get, because I was stepping into somebody's territory. You know, that night I almost got killed. I had a couple.
And you were 18.
I was 18. I had a couple of guys there that from a rival gang with guns. They were also drinking, and I had just came out of jail, and they told me, they put a gun in my throat, and they said, "You're gonna die here."
I think we should hold his story for tomorrow, because we already blew our time. We are 34 minutes and we don't have any more time.
Well, no, I tried. I really did try. But let's keep the trend going. And Rebecca said something very important here. She said, hey, we should make a YPG challenge. So let's make one up. Rebecca, make one up. No, you gave
You
us
gave
the
an
idea.
idea, no.
Now, make the idea happen. There is a law where I come from. Don't pitch it if you can't pitch it. So now that you have pitched it, Rebecca, now make up the challenge and let us follow the wonderful ideas from Rebecca Faria.
I have a comment here from Tracy Hernandez. I'm just she's saying here, no scratching, Pastor Samuel's favorite phrase.
Yes,
good times.
yes.
So if you have nothing to do, stop scratching and find something to do.
My quote of the day. So we're gonna continue his story tomorrow, but tomorrow is not gonna be about anything bad. It's gonna be about the good stuff.
Yeah.
We talked about his drug abuse, bad relationships, bad influences, lack of a present family there to give him the direction that he needed, and that's how everything derailed. And it derailed precisely around this time of year where you have a lot of time on your hands. So be careful with the time you have on your hands. Empty hands for young people is never a good idea. You have to be occupied, you have to be busy. And for those of you who are watching me right now and you're doing your spring break and you're just sitting around home and you're digging yourself a ditch to go watch Netflix until your eyeballs fall out, how about you come and be a part of the YPG? Go do some activity. There's a bunch of things for you to do here, and I guarantee you, you will not be without something to do. And if you go to your YPG and there is nothing for you to do, call me. I'll find something for you to do.
Of course
I will.
Yeah.
I guarantee you.
I know my husband, he will find it.
There we have. This is what happens when YPG gets active and when they do something positive. Okay, we're gonna close the show right now, and we'll be back tomorrow Tuesday at the same time at 10 p.m. closing off Angel's story. Okay, thank you very much for your time and your attention, and we'll be back tomorrow at the same time.
Bye-bye.
Nobody loves me.
What was
I just
that?
want this pain to go away. The world is better without me.
Death is my only option. I wish I could just sleep forever.
I should have cut deeper.
You're not alone.
We discovered we are worth it.
So can you.
See you this weekend!
I've been looking at the stars tonight.